Okay. We were talking about get frequent renter points, right? This one. How can we change this? Do refactoring for this one. So we are going to do extract and move method together today. Extract frequent renter points logic into a new method. So it is called get frequent renter points. In place, it is in the same class first. Then we will move it to the rental class. You will see it is more proper to move there. And each step we do compile and test, and we do small steps, right? And less it tends to go wrong. So here's the code piece. This is the frequent renter points we calculate. We add points, and if it is a new release and we rent more than these many days, we add one more point. So we would like to extract this into its own function. Small step at a time. We will be also dealing with these, all of them, in the future, but let's do this one first. So this is the before. So what's going to happen? We will get frequent renter points we calculated. And if you look at text rental, so what we need to do is we just move into the rental one because we are always using the rental and rental only this part. So it's more item. It's always begging to the rental. So we will move there. So let's try to do it together. This refactor, okay? So going back to the code over here, yes, this part we will be refactoring. So for that, I just copy it and let's move this function to below like here. And it is what's happening is it is integer if you look at, so I can have one public method and get frequent renter points. I'm gonna cheat from the copy and paste. That's a long stuff. So I'm gonna copy this one, get frequent renter points, camel case, we are good. So in order to do that, we are accessing the rental. So we are passing rental as a parameter. So the rental is done. And what is happening? Let's see. Whatever the frequent render points we are adding, but this is in the for loop. It is not inside. We are resetting. So I should be adding it to it. So actually, this one, if you a little bit study this code, what are we doing is we are incrementing by 1. And if it is this one, actually we are incrementing one more time. So we can use that logic in here. So we will do this if it is, if it is frequent, this condition is true. If this condition is true, we can do that. Hit enter. Let's make this full screen so our code is more readable. I can return 2 because we are adding 2. Otherwise, let's have this part also here. So it's more readable. It's long, but otherwise, we will return. I don't need to say else statement, return 1. So I don't need this one because we are going to add into this one plus equal to, right? Firstly, let's follow the guidelines. We have this function and we compile. Everything is still working. So what are we going to do is instead of this one, we will be saying plus equal to and call our function, this one, and with pass the parameter, which is a rental, right? And I will be commenting out this one for now, or just deleting it. So we will save it and rerun our test. It is working fine. So this refactoring is the first part is good. We just extracted our temporary method with this function. So we are not using this calculation. We moved over here, and we will move this into the rental one. So let's move this window on the side. Get frequent renter points is here. What I'm going to do is just copy and paste for now, not cut. Here it is. I don't need to pass the rental, right? Because I am in the rental class, so I will be calling this function. So I don't need this part. And let's look at the further part, and I don't need this part. Looks like we are good in this case. Let's move this tab back. Control Shift A, Control A, Control Shift F. So this is cool, and I can compile and run. And this is running fine. I will call, instead of this one, get rid of that. Instead of this, I will just say rental dot get frequent renter points, which is this one. Calling. Is this successful? Right. Cool. Where we are calling this one, this function is the same function, and no one else using this one, so I can directly call, instead of this, a rental dot get frequent renter points directly. So I don't need this. Paste that one. So run again. Test all the time. Working. I don't need this one. Run again. After saving, Control S. And this is working fine. So our code becomes simpler and simpler, and each part, this looks like good one. Let's look at here. Okay, there are some more stuff here, but we will come back to that one. Let's go back to slides. So we did the same thing, and we compile and test. From customer, we move to the rental, and we don't need to pass this one anymore. And we directly call it frequent renter points inside the statement method. So this is the class diagram. What happened? Get frequent renter points moved into the rental. And that's the sequence diagram, compile and test. So the next question I'm going to leave with you. What can we do about total amount and frequent renter points? And we will do that refactoring later on. But this question is, just let me repeat here. Total amount over here, frequent renter points over here. Can we move their own calculation into its own function, like get total amount, get frequent renter points? So that is the next thing we will be tackling down. Thank you.